guys, it's Saturday morning and I'm at Ivy Branch today. Got a last minute invite on I think it was a Thursday about coming down here to hit some trails, and I jumped on it, got everything packed up Friday after work, and drove down about halfway, slept at a Cracker Barrel, got some pancakes this morning, and made it into the trailhead here. Met up with a couple guys, and we're gonna have some fun. This trailhead is busier than I've ever seen it. I went past the campgrounds on 119. Almost every spot was full. This place is full. Normally when we come down here, Ivy Branch is one of the empty places. You know, it's not real busy here. And so I think that's gonna make it real interesting. There might be some trail traffic out there today, but I'm really looking forward to having some fun out there. The weather's perfect. Just went to a t-shirt, had a hoodie on this morning, and it's starting to warm up. I think we're gonna hit like maybe 65 or something today. Perfect fall weather, I love it. So. All right, we're ready to rip. Waiting on Brody to get off the trailer. There'll be 3 of us today. We got Brody, myself, and Tyler over here in his Ultra 4 car. And we're gonna rip this place down. I can't wait to hit these trails, it's gonna be a good time. There is quite a few side-by-sides sitting here and hoping to get out in front of them though. I don't wanna be stuck behind the parade. Your fans run your battery down and you can't start your shit in the woods, you got to make some jumper cables because nobody has any. So we got my winch back fed over here to this battery, and we got a chunk of wire. Brody's gonna hold it. He's gonna look like a new hairdo soon here in a second, and we're gonna get this thing to fire back up. See here in a second. Oh yeah, 12.8. Cool. All right, we'll clean this up. We'll be ready to rock and roll. Big boulders in the middle, got a real low tree that you gotta duck underneath. It's pretty hard. You're squishing your suspension down trying to get through it, and it's tough. I think last time I was here with a winch and I snapped the winch lines and everything trying to get through there, but I made it to the top this time. These guys are still fighting with it a little bit. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of footage, but I wish I could have recorded myself getting up there, but we got 3 rigs. We don't really have a bunch of extra people today, so I'll try and get the best footage I can, but it's gonna be limited. These guys are making it. It's awesome. Got some badass rigs with us today. It's gonna be a good day. right, they're not joking when they said they put a good hard trail in here. Trail 98 is it. This thing is tough. We're battling with this thing and not making it, so it's a mess back there. But we're gonna go take a peek up at what's ahead and decide whether or not we're gonna try and complete this thing. All right, take a look at what's ahead. That's awesome. All right, now the trick is to get out of this trail so that we can keep moving. But I was kind of hung up on a dead tree that dropped a big thing on top. It scared the crap out of me when it hit the tin top. And Tyler's stuck over there on the log. Not a lot to winch to, so. All right, using the winch, get this thing up out of this hole. That way we can continue on. We hope.
A few moments later.
Helps if it has a hub in it.
What's that? They're broken?
It's missing. your hub's missing.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Your lock in, lock out. Do you have lock in, lock outs on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't now.
That's real weird. I've never had one.
You got a broken axle.
Oh.
You got a broken axle.
No wonder I can't get up that. I'm like, I never struggled with that before in my life.
I didn't notice until just that when you put your front tire up on there. I'm like, it ain't turning. It was spinning. I bet it's laying up there.
It has to be somewhere around here.
Probably.
Oh wow, yeah, it grenaded.
Yeah.
It blew it all out of there. Yeah, there it is.
Whoopsie daisies. I said, do you have lock in, lock outs? You said, yeah. I said, you don't anymore.
There she is.
You don't anymore.
Fuck.
How the fuck did that happen?
It must have broke the stub shaft, and then when it twisted, the pieces
Blew the bolts
this
out.
off.
Yeah, that adds up. Dude, this spot here is rowdy. Kevin usually ruins a set of tires right here.
I've never had a problem here before. This normally walks it.
Really?
Remember the last time we had to winch everybody up that and then winch everybody up there?
And then
This
the next
one is the one that
Yeah.
always gave me the trouble.
That's the
It's
first
just your
time I've
back
ever
right
gone up
gets stuck down in that
Yeah,
hole.
it
And you
gets-
can't get it.
Yeah, here's the rest of it.
Bird, you could be like these rock crawler guys. Put your tire right on this edge right here.
Yeah.
there. Them rock crawler guys.
Well, that's shitty.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sad face.
That's a day ruiner. It's amazing
They're
how
worthless.
three-wheel drive won't go anywhere in these things.
Yeah.
Worthless.
You'd think like, shit. What's the difference?
Figured out why I couldn't get up the hill. My parts were on the trail. Turns out I broke some parts. My lockout hub was laying on the trail. It blew apart after the stub shaft came apart, so we're gonna winch out. All right, well, that's unfortunate, you know, but these things happen. Gonna break parts from time to time in the trail. Broke the stub shaft finally. I'm surprised it hasn't happened earlier. I've been pretty hard on that thing this season, and those axle shafts probably hanging on for dear life. I got a 40 spline plan that I'd like to work on for the winter time. Putting a 14 bolt front axle in there and making the whole thing a little bit stronger. But for now, gonna try and get this thing out of the woods. Probably run some easy trails for now and just have some fun hanging out for a little while longer. But for now, let's watch these guys get up this spot that I end up breaking on. After hitting it the whole bunch after I broke and didn't realize it, I think we slicked it up. Heck yeah. Made it with ease. That was awesome. All right, the exit on this is a little bit wonky. It leans you really hard, which without one of the front wheels working, it is going to be taking away my traction. So we'll see if I can get out of there or if I'm going to have to winch through this. But only one way to find out. up before. You're good. This might be where those tires shine. Just a little bit more clearance under it. Very nice move. That was a good climb there.
Well, now we gotta make it.
Well, now we gotta give it a shot over there on that left.
That was a good line.
Yep. think we're making that one.
Man, put her back down and meet them by your buggy. I'm sure that's the end of the trail, I would say.
It is. It ends right up there. Woo! All right, we're on trail 93. Let's see what we get into on this one. Pretty grippy. Brody got wedged in a little bit. We're going to try and pull on him because he can't go forward and his diff's in there pretty hard. He can't really get back on his own, so that tire is holding him up.
Let's see if I can't do this without ripping the old brake line off.
I'm wondering if you can get around that axle.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about that?
We got a soft
really
shackle.
Yeah, I got one over here. Thanks for the tip, buddy.
All right, got it hooked around the axle. We're just gonna drag him back a little bit. sometimes that's all it takes, a little help. Ended up in the same spot. It was a really good save. If he'd have went forward any further, I think he'd have been in the same spot. All right, Brody gave it his best effort over there, and ultimately it's just not lining up right, and we're not going to push the limit, so I'm going to spin that around over there, head back down the other way. Sideways, yeah, and it doesn't like that. There it is. There it is.
Switch fuel pumps.
Oh, that's fancy.
I can't see.
All right, so
Hard right.
hang on. Yeah, we're about to drop off.
Okay.
I would back up a little bit and then turn, just move, square up a little bit more this way, right there. Just edge it, and you know what to do if it starts getting ridiculous. There we go. Steep. Real steep. Shorter the wheelbase, the more crazy that feels.
Birdie's still up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if we... Had some fun here at Ivy Branch. I'm all loaded up and ready to roll, but got a little bit of carnage. Everybody's headed out, but awesome time once again. This thing is taking a beating, but that front axle is not holding as expected. Harder we beat on it, the more we're gonna find wrong. And there, got some stub shaft problem going on in there. We'll look at that a little bit more when we get it back home.